Alright guys, welcome. Here we have game 3 of the semifinals between Ascheriit, who is the Zerg spawning in the bottom, against NKULUNKULU, who is the Zerg spawning in the top. That map is Metalopolis, and this was a loser's pick map. NKULUNKULU emerged victorious in the last game with a great turnaround, so it was actually Ascheriit's choice to choose this map. And now guys, this is the TQ Open. We are Team TQ, think quick, check us out. My overlay seems to have disappeared, but it is back, teamtq.webs.com. We are sponsoring this tournament, and we will actually hope to really get more guys in the future, because this is an open diamond tournament. Like, I think we had over 40 guys for this tournament, and so far it's gone really well. This is the last semifinal match between NKULUNKULU and Ascheriit, and we're going to try and see what's going to happen. We've had some really action-packed games for the last couple games, so we're going to see what they decide to do. Ascheriit does seem to play for a more economic game, while NKULUNKULU tends to play for a more aggressive game. So in terms of these maps, this is a very good choice for Ascheriit, because he did pick a very large map, one where, assuming you're not in close positions like this, you'll actually have more of a macro game, because it'll take a lot longer to get to your opponent, and it could really benefit his playstyle more so than NKULUNKULU. NKULUNKULU's been one-basing as long as he possibly can, doing damage, and it's worked. He's done a great job. Like when Ascheriit became too greedy in the last game, the pressure from NKULUNKULU did such a good job of just damaging everything Ascheriit was trying to do. And let's just see what NKULUNKULU is going. NKULUNKULU going for a complete switch around, going for a hatchery first. Oh, that is intelligent. And there we go. Ascheriit does see that he went for hatchery first, and Ascheriit did the exact same thing, it would appear. So you have two hatchery first Zergs in the same game. You have a spawning pool going down immediately after that for both players. This is really interesting. Very, very close to identical builds. We can see that the only difference is the fact that the amount of drones being produced. We can see that really Ascheriit was a little bit better with his timings, getting a little bit more out, being able to just eke out a tiny bit more, getting his stuff out slightly faster. We can see though that a lot more in the production tab. We got gas going down for Ascheriit and no gas for NKULUNKULU. So we could see some infestor play, because this seems like both players are going for like the longer game. So infestors could really play a huge part if they're used correctly, and we can see that Extractor has completed, and he's going to mine from it. Hatchery's almost done for both players. And, yep, there it is. So, Queen is going down for both players. Really similar. 2 queens for Ascheriit. So he's going to have double the capacity to spawn larva and spread creep. But, okay, never mind. Second queen did just get started for NKULUNKULU as well. Just in terms of smoothness of how this game has gone so far, I would say that NKULUNKULU has less experience of fast expanding in a ZVZ than Ascheriit does. Because Ascheriit has done everything pretty crisply, while NKULUNKULU has been just like either slightly behind or slightly off-timed. Like his queens are completely different times, while Ascheriit's are fairly simultaneous. So we do have lots of creep spreading. Very nice. We actually might see some like Roach Hydra. We can see Roach Hydra Infestor. That would be really, really cool. I love watching that, because incredible fungal growths are some of the most impressive things you can possibly see, especially in ZVZ. More so than anything else, because fungal growthing Zerglings and Hydralis, it's just deadly. 2 fungal growths kill a Zergling, or is it 1 fungal growth? 1 fungal growth kills a Zergling, 2 fungal growths will basically make anything one-shot a Hydra, and 3 fungal growths will kill a Hydra. Which is really cool dynamic. Now we can just see that Metabolic Boost is only being researched for NKULUNKULU. We can see that he's really just continuing to macro up. Like if you see the income, whoa, NKULUNKULU's got 30 harvesters to the 20 of Ascheriit. So Ascheriit's being a lot less economically oriented than NKULUNKULU. NKULUNKULU might actually beat Ascheriit in his own game. I mean a macro game, that is. So let's just see how this is going to get used. We have no layers. Whoa, we do have a layer coming up. I spoke too soon. We have NKULUNKULU going for a layer. I really want to see some very fast infestors right now. He's gassing up at his natural expansion. He's getting a spawn card, so he's going to try and be safe from everything he possibly can. And I'd really expect he's going to put in some scouting, some pressure with these Zerglings. He's got 2 Overlords here. Kind of risky, but oh, there we go. Oh, with its speed link could take out that normal Zergling. Oh, just throwing that out there. But here we go. Oh, Zergling is going to get hit by roaches. That's not a good fight. But now, here we go. We do have vomiting queens happening. We've got a creep that could continue to be spread, but it's not being spread. Lair is almost completed. And NKULUNKULU does seem like he's got a ton of income in terms of gas. He does have an extra drone inside this extractor, though. It's not going to do anything. But still, Ascheriit's got a lot of he's going to have a lot of ability to scout. He's going to have this Overlord that can just sacrifice its way in, and he'll be able to really see what's going on. Now that third extractor is going to be made use of. Lair is done. Is he going to use it for infestors? I'm really hoping. Still with the production tab, and move on to Ascheriit. Ascheriit is just now his lair is getting close to finish. He's getting an evolution chamber. That's something Ascheriit is really good at doing, is getting upgrades. And ooh, third base for NKULUNKULU. He's going for a really oh my god. He's got Hydra Dent, Roach Warren, and evolution chamber all happening right there at the exact same time. And I'm thinking that Overlord was just sacrificing here to try and get the scout on, and actually sees nothing because all of the ooh, is this Overlord seeing everything over there? Because that would be intriguing. I just see Ascheriit. Oh, that's upsetting. The fact that he has his Overlord right there, and it's just so close. It's so close to him. If it just moved up an inch or two, it would see all these tech structures. But now let's just see, 10 roaches are being morphed, and we have ranged attack being upgraded. Probably have Carapace once this is done. And yep, there's Carapace. And no infestation pick quite yet. We do have the Roach Warren out here, and Hydra coming out for Ascheriit as well. So we'll be seeing Roach Hydra versus Roach Hydra. Ascheriit has not gotten the scout. You can tell that by the fact that he even built Spore Crawlers here, just in case Mutas decide to come along. But really, we have a third here that does Ascheriit know about? Ascheriit does not know about the third, so Ascheriit's scouting is really hurting him. He might realize that there's a third over there when this Overseer actually sees what's going to go on. And now he gets a full scout on everything over here. He's going to see the Roach Warren, the Hydra Den, and both evolution chambers, and know that what's going on. Now, I don't think he saw the drone transfer, but he might have. If he did, you can safely assume that there is a third base up here. But we'll have to. Oh yeah, Ascheriit now knows. Oh yeah, Ascheriit knows, because that's his Overseer just sitting above NKULUNKULU's third. Knows that it just went down. He hasn't even gotten this going. NKULUNKULU has his Zergling here to really just ready a spot for a drone that Ascheriit might throw out. But now let's just see. You can see that what's the income? Because really the drone count is massively in the favor of NKULUNKULU. He's got 600 more mineral income than Ascheriit does. But let's just see. There's still no infestors. It's just gonna be straight Roach Hydra from each person. This is a very passive ZVZ. Like, no one's really gone for any crazy attacking yet. But let's just see. This place is wow. This is almost fully saturated. The income for NKULUNKULU is going to completely eclipse Ascheriit. You can even see that without anything really happening, there's a 143 food count for NKULUNKULU versus Ascheriit, who's got 96. That's ridiculous. Like, look at this. There's 70 drones out for NKULUNKULU. 69 drones. He's got incredible macro in his ZVZ. It's 12 minutes into the game, and he has 69 drones. He's continuing to produce roaches, and really, NKULUNKULU's just showing macro godliness. I'm incredibly impressed by that. The food disparity is insane, and another expo! NKULUNKULU is going for the gold now. Whoa! He just wants to completely overrun Ascheriit in every single way. But now, he could push in and do a lot of damage. He might actually be waiting to be maxed. Because if he can max out with these guys, that would be more than a little ridiculous. We do have group spines completely upgraded. And, we have Glial Constitution coming for Ascheriit. But, does NKULUNKULU already have it? Yeah, NKULUNKULU already has Glial Constitution. He also has +1/+1 upgrades. And, +1 upgrades only for, Ascheriit. But now NKULUNKULU, Ascheriit's about to run right by all of your stuff, but you guys see it now. And okay, here we go. Big battle. Here we go. Alright, Ascheriit's gonna move in. He's got all the Hydras. He's got a lot of stuff that's able to attack, but NKULUNKULU just has so much more. He's also able to replenish much faster. His food count's going down to 170, 120 for Ascheriit. Ascherit's continuing to lose everything he has, like 100 now, 167 for NKULUNKULU. NKULUNKULU is just completely overrun Ascheriit in every single way right now. Just the roaches are doing so much damage, and look at that. All of these guys are still left, and they're going to be able to move into the third and do a ton of damage. Ascherit's in a really, really tough spot. The gold is even done right now when you have roaches coming down this way and this way. Drones are being transferred. The main is not even close to really fully mined out, but it's still... He's transferring drones anyway to get the gold income. His macros is ridiculous. He takes down this Expo, and here he's going to move in. This one Hydra is trying to do as much DPS as it possibly can, but really there's so many roaches for NKULUNKULU. He's got two separate concaves that are just superior than the other ones. There's GG from Ascheriit. We'll be seeing NKULUNKULU in the finals.